Hey guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening wrap. I know what you're thinking. What's Dan doing wearing a shirt and where's his vest? But yeah, sometimes I have needs to wear shirts. Anyway, so if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we will go straight over to these charts and look at what is going on. So yeah, as you can see on the 4 hour here first, we're doing what I didn't want us to do. Which was to basically have to play out this range. This morning when we're looking like we could retake this level, that's kind of what I wanted, and us to play out this range here. But that obviously wasn't to be. Realistically speaking, the more likely scenario was we were going to play out this zone. As you can see, we have got 3 drives down here on the 4 hour. And I'm guessing, not that we look at the RSI that much. As you guys know, we don't look at the RSI that much, but obviously you can see here we have got hidden bullish divergence here. Price action has come lower and the RSI has not come lower. So that is on a 4 hour bullish divergence. Should be enough to get us back up to this 600 level, 10,600. As to whether we break it or not, that is going to clearly be a matter for us to decide as a market altogether when we get up there. But yeah, that's obviously it's obviously going to be good enough to get us to the top of the range, I would say. And yeah, I do personally think we are going to struggle to get down to these lows again. Obviously I could be wrong here, but yeah, that's what that is what I'm thinking here. Also, we're probably not going to make this 4 hour 9 unless we do come lower again. And if we do come lower and make the 4 hour 9, we probably won't come lower than these levels here. And then yeah, we'll probably play out that hidden bullish divergence. So yeah, I know you guys are thinking Dan doesn't normally talk about the RSI, but I mean this is one of those clear points in the trend where you would expect it to play out. And like I said, I always look for, from the top of the move to the bottom of the move, the midpoint to be touched, and the midpoint is still about 11k. So I mean that's that. There's no real reason behind that other than it's just how I observe how markets do trade. So yeah, it's just something they tend to do. So that could get us back. That could get us back up to 11k. But obviously, either of these points can be rejection points, 10,600 or 11k. I don't think Bitcoin is necessarily going to reverse on a dime here. But I also don't think we are. I actually don't think we're going to close that CME gap, like I told you guys. Not at the moment, anyway. I think we are just gonna. We're going to trap some shorts in basically, and the Bitcoin whales and manipulators are going to potentially pick up some cheap Bitcoin before ripping us back up. Potentially. Clearly that doesn't have to be the case. If we do feel the gap, then I think we will come down lower. I don't think we will stop at the gap. I think they will take that opportunity to take all the guys that buy in at that gap fill. Take them to the cleaners basically and make them puke their positions, and we don't really want that. And what that would also do, if you are one of the bigger market manipulator stroke whales involved in Bitcoin, if they do close that gap and they do take us lower, then quite a lot of people, myself probably including, are just gonna take we're just gonna pack up our bags and leave. we're gonna take our ball and go home, and we ain't gonna play a game anymore. And that's not. They don't want that. They still want us playing their games. They still want us involved in their crypto. So if they do drop us below their gap and trade lower, then some people just are gonna just basically not come back. And I don't know that if they realistically that is good for them. So there you go. Let's go over to the 12 hour. See how we're getting on here. Let's just zoom out a little bit. So yeah, you can see we have actually, obviously this 6 candle came up pretty high, which means we've got a price flip here. But we have got a price flip, but this is marginal. This count is marginal, this price flip. So this basically is a 12-hour 9 candle just here, 12-hour 9 buy, and yeah, that could potentially be good enough. That could be good enough to get us up to about 11k. So yeah, this is a sort of, as Tone Vase would say, the spirit of the 9 candle here. There was not many dollars basically that price flipped this candle here. So yeah, this is the spirit of the 9 buy. Tone Vase is, whilst I might rag on some of his macro views because they're just not well researched, and it's fair enough to not research things, but then just don't have a view. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a view on things that I don't know about. I will just be like, I don't know, so I'm not going to have a view. But what Tone Vase is great at is the TD sequential. This is why he's a good trader. Is why he makes money, because he's good at the TD sequential. So that is what I do, what I have learned from him. So yeah, he's good at this. He's a good person to listen to his analysis, just to get to grips with the TD sequential. And yeah, spirit of the 9 here on the 12 hours. So another potential bullish factor here. Obviously nothing on the daily. Let's have a look at those stochastics also. Before it has turned back up here. So fingers crossed we can make some move here. 10 hours jammed down, jammed at the lows. So obviously any point could turn back up. 12 hours starting to turn back up, and as you guys know, 12 hour is the Bitcoin cheat code. It got us short here, and if this is going to get us long here, maybe this is the bottom. We're going to rip up. We are going to trap all those shorts that were literally selling around 10k, thinking that well, $400 move to the CME gap close. It was a given, even though CMEs are open at the weekends, so we can't close the gap if we're not open, can we? So think about that, guys. But what it does mean though is that we could hang around here, and then come CMEs open on Monday, we could literally make a beeline for that gap. We could do that. We could. It depends how. Well, the likelihood of that would depend how close we are to it, how close we are to 10k. At the open on Monday. So if we can make some progress up to 10,600, 10,500, maybe even break through if we are lucky. And I say if we are lucky because I think breaking through this weekend is optimistic, but we can get up to this area. If we get up to that area, obviously $1,000 drop is a bit of an ask after the tumultuous 3 days that we have been through. Obviously major markets are open, so all we've got to go on is weekend Wall Street. Just refresh this, check it's not refreshed yet. So off a little bit. As you can see, it's only 0.17%, so nothing of note there, nothing of note. And that is kind of it, really. That is all I have really got to say. Obviously, the historical volatility percentile is pretty high. It's high vol, low vol leads to high vol leads to low vol. So we are potentially expecting some sideways. Another fact that you may just have to take my word for is that open interest has been declining whilst price is coming down, which indicates it is shorts taking profits off. If open interest was increasing as the price was coming down, that would mean the market as a whole was laying shorts on, and that is obviously more bearish than basically people just taking profits on moves down, and the increase in increasing selling volume basically, well, not increasing as we go down, so that is good. Open interest is going up as the price was going down, would indicate that basically people are coming in and selling. Open interest basically coming down as the price action is going down suggests that people are interested in selling to that, and in fact people are taking profits from short positions and then having less shorts rather than layering more shorts on and increasing the open interest. So yeah, that is all I've really got to say, guys. Like I said, it wasn't really realistic to expect us to move straight back up. So the fact we are, as of the present time, holding 10k, getting bought up quite viciously on a number of occasions here. If we go to a 1 hour, you can kind of see some of these vicious candles that are getting bought up, bought up pretty quick. So there is buying here, guys. There is buying. There is an apprehension from the shorts to fully commit to this, but yeah, and obviously we have got that hidden bullish divergence in the RSI as well. So yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Making the most of seeing me in a shirt, looking all professional and all that, because you won't see it very often. You won't see it very often, guys. But anyway, yeah. Also, if you guys go over to the website, if you want to get an indicator, you can just click on here, request indicator access, and then you just fill in your details here. I have to add you manually, so obviously it's not instant. So it will be hopefully be instant soon though. But yeah, for the time being, I have to add you manually. So there we go, guys. Remember, again, one last time, not financial advice. Even though I have got a shirt on and look very smart, I'm still not a financial advisor. So always do your own research, and I'll speak to you guys in the morning.